Hi everyone, let's solve this problem. Maximum subarray. Given an integer array nums, find the subarray with the largest sum and return its sum. So basically, let's say for example in this case, if I take this array, so any continuous subpart of array is called subarray. So any like even a single element is a subarray of the entire array. And now we have to find the largest sum. For this, we are going to use Kadane's algorithm. So maximum sum initially would be nums of 0 and current sum will be 0 initially. So and now I'll keep iterating. This is -2, so current sum is -2, so the maximum sum is already -2, we don't have to worry, and I don't have to carry forward negative sum, because if I add negative sum to any number, positive negative, it would definitely bring it down. It will never be increasing the sum, so we can ignore, because that is already computed. If I am taking this single sum, I am already taking that answer in the maximum, so I can ignore and restart. So I have set it to 0 and I'll take the next element 1. So the maximum sum between -2 and 1 is 1, so I'll update my answer, and then I will iterate over -3. I will add my -3 here. The answer would be -2, but this is a negative sum, so I will be resetting it to 0, and 1 is the maximum sum we have got so far. And then again I will add 4. 4 is our current sum, and maximum sum will be updated to 4 now. And then the next element is -1, so I will add, but the current sum is still positive, so we will not be resetting it. And the maximum of 4,3 is 4 again, so we'll keep it as is, and let's add 2. Now the sum is 5, so we will be adding this, we will be updating the maximum sum to 5. And then we have the next element 1, so 5 plus 1 would be 6. Maximum of 5,6 would be 6. And then we will add -5. The sum would be 1, but if you observe, maximum sum is 6 already, so we will not be updating, and we will also not reset our current sum because it's not negative, so it's fine. And then we will add 4, so the sum would be 5, but maximum sum is already 6, so we do not update that. So now let's try to write the code for this. So initially max sum will be nums of 0, which is the first element, and current sum will be 0, and we will iterate over the every element on the nums array, and if current sum is less than 0, then we will just update current sum to 0. Otherwise, current sum, we will add our current number, and then how are we going to update our max sum is, we are going to update maximum between max sum and current sum. So the only tricky part here is that resetting the current sum when it is in the negative, because that's when we are kind of resetting that this is not the subarray we want to take. And then in the end we will just return maximum sum. So if we run this, it works. Let's submit it. Yes, it works. So the time complexity of this solution is big O of n, considering the nums dot length is n, and the space complexity of it would be big O of 1, or the constant space, because we are not using any extra space apart from 2 variables. I hope the solution is clear. Thank you.